Good evening. Ira Epstein, and here we are with your SPDR ETF stock market wrap-up. And this wrap-up is for a wild Monday. It was crazy on Friday. It was a big update today in a lot of things for Monday. And this is the 13th of October, 2025. Now, folks, I'm not going to be here with you on Wednesday, possibly Thursday of this week. I'm finally getting that back surgery. While I'm here talking to you, I'm dying inside. I mean, the pain is really terrible. Even sitting hurts. I mean, if you've had back operation, you know what that is. So just a heads up. They tell me that if everything's good, I could do this on Thursday. We'll see. You know, I've had this once before in my life when I was about 35 years ago, and it lasted this long. So we'll see what it does for me. All right. In terms of news, let's first go to that. Besides my own news. Redbook retail sales for the weekend at October 11th, they'll be out tomorrow. They've been running about a 6% increase. Because of the Columbus Indigenous Day holiday, everything got pushed back on energy. So the API Petroleum stocks will come out, but they'll come out a day late. The same's going to be on the EIA Petroleum stocks. Weekly heating oil and propane update will come out a day late as well. And we have four Fed people speaking tomorrow, but the big boy is speaking, Jerome Powell, and he'll be speaking Central Time at 11:20 on monetary policy of all things. We'll see if he answers questions, what goes on, and do we get a feel from all the Fed people as to what they see coming up for the end of the month. We also start the earnings season. It seems like the earnings season never ends. And I really mean what I'm saying. Instead of it all coming almost together, it drags on for the longest periods of time. And as you finally end it, just weeks later, it starts again. So the banks are going to come out. So be ready. That should be an interesting set of numbers as to where everything is at there. So what really happened is the monster sell-off in the stock market was met by a toning down of rhetoric between Presidents Xi and Trump, and that helped the markets to rally back. But it was an AI-driven rally today more than anything. Broadcom and AI did a monstrous deal. You want to pay attention to that. But it's deal upon deal in AI. And yes, eventually we'll call this a bubble. It's too soon. This is new, brand new type of revolution in terms of technology and what is going on. Money's going to flow into it, and it is life-changing. But it will get to be a point eventually of who's the strongest and how do they win. Who has the best idea on how to do it? Is Broadcom's idea better than another company's? It's one after the other, and we will find out how this all plays out. But you can see all the stock indices did get a pretty good rally today. The bond market was able to hold on. Netflix, again, one of the few markets down. Eli Lilly down $14. Tesla put on a pretty good gain today, carrying with it ARK. Even Restoration Hardware and Home Depot came off the low. So let's applaud it and not be miserable with all that is going on, and look at the other markets that are all up. Now, I want you to write me and tell me what you want me to start covering. So write it back just the way you've been doing it on the YouTube page. I look at it and then I'll change some of these. But PCG still slipping away, did not participate, but again, it's not AI. You can see how the market still has an uptrend, but if the market starts getting right under here, this last break of Friday's low, that puts the market in trouble, and it's been holding the 200-day average once it got over it. Remember when it was there, I said when it first falls back, that typically becomes support. On the way up, it's resistance. If it gives ground, you open the door for the 1540 level. When we take a look at where the market stopped, it stopped at the upper Bollinger Band, but it did run it for 5 days in a row. So let's give it credit for doing that. And you lost any bullish momentum, and now it's starting to come down. Plus, you're overbought in the market now. When we look at CoreWeave, market got up on Friday to the upper Bollinger Band, gave back very little of that. It's holding overall. It has upside bias. It's overbought as can be according to my work. Liquidity Services came down, made a new low for the whole move, and had an outside day to the upside. Some will call that a key reversal, as since these highs, this is the lowest low it made, and it came up. So until you take out today's low, you have to say to yourself, is the market trying to bottom out? The momentum isn't saying it is yet. You have to get the red line to close over 21 for me to believe that's the case. In Ensign Group, the market's got higher lows. It still has the higher highs. We don't know where this one's going to end up, but you're overbought and you lost your bullish embedded reading. For the market to say, no, I'm just going to keep going, you really got to get up over the high, that 179.11. Otherwise, the target's the 18-day average, wherever that comes in. Netflix got up to the Bollinger Band, pulling back, fighting a battle right now. Can it hold the 100-day average and mount anything? I have my doubts, given it's overbought already. Then we come to strategy, MSTR. And you can see how the market's slipping back. I'd like to see the lower Bollinger Band hit to wipe this out. Remember, you got up to the upper band, and now you're falling in a vertical price move. Tesla got down on Friday to the lower Bollinger Band and came right back up to the resistance today of the 18-day average, but the trend is down until Friday's highs taken out. In Joby, holding the 18-day average, momentum still down, but the market is upside bias, so it's really fighting to see, can it mount anything positive right here. In XLF, the financials still don't look good. Now, we'll find out with the banks tomorrow. Can they carry the day in any way? But you can see you got down to the 100-day average and Bollinger Band, oversold, but you're not bouncing away from that. In the industrial sector, watch out. You've gone from upper band to lower band, and you're getting a dead cat bounce. You're really not coming with any verve to the upside just yet. In XLE, the 100-day average isn't even handling this market well. You are oversold, so I don't think new money's going into the short side, but I'm certainly not in the bull camp. The gold market doesn't stop. The Chinese buy, the central banks buy. You know, got to remember, China doesn't want its money in dollars right now. So it's buying as a central bank, gold, gold, gold. Other nations are doing the same to a degree. The Chinese people, well, they're caught. They can't buy U.S. stocks. They're barred from a lot of that. So they can buy gold. They can buy the ETFs on gold on the Chinese markets. They can buy real estate. Gold is going. They see the writing on the wall. SoFi, higher high, lower low. By the way, China, got to look at their export-import numbers that came out today. If you think they're doing poorly in the export market, boy, are you wrong. Their numbers are soaring. They have replaced the U.S. with Africa, other countries, even the European Union, buying like no tomorrow. They keep lowering the prices and make things attractive. Palantir, lower highs, lower lows. Okay, still in a downtrend as I see it, not uptrend. BND, well, you got back up today to the 18-day average of closes. You're overbought. It can go higher, but you're in borrowed time being over the upper Bollinger Band. Dollar index right back to the upper band as the euro came, as we know, right back down to the lower band. This is oversold. The dollar's now getting overbought. So you put it all together, you come up with the game plan, and that's what I do in my morning Spider subscriber video. And that's where I'd say, buy here, sell there, do this. So if you'd like to join me in those, just go to iraepstein.com research. There'll be an icon up here. And if you're watching off our website, you know that you're right there. Just go into the research area, and that's where all the action takes place. I'm Ira Epstein. You have yourself a great evening. I hope you watch the other videos. I'll see you in the morning. But remember, I know I'm going to be out Wednesday, and a good chance that I'm going to be out Thursday, depending on how I feel. Talk to you all later.